Hey, howdy ho viewers, how you all doing? I'd like to start out by saying I'm quite glad that I got the positive reception for my blurred vision video because I wasn't quite sure how that would go. Let me give you a bit of background. That was one of my very old scripts I was telling you about. Originally, about 15, maybe even 20 years ago, I did some comedy for a radio station in Australia, Triple J, and the blurred vision concept comes from there. I actually did 4 or 5 scripts about blurred vision, so I might do a couple more of them here on YouTube as well. But what I actually like about that, but also gave me a bit of trepidation, blurred vision got me my first ever complaint for something I did. Now this was back in the day, and when one of these little skits went to air on Triple J, someone faxed in a complaint. Now, like I said, back in the day, this person had to take some time. This is not like all the brain-dead little knuckleheads who leave their stupid "you suck, you're gay" comments on YouTube. This is something that took time. The person composed their thoughts. I mean, so clearly I'm not going to agree with them, but kudos to this person for taking the trouble to do this complaint. Plus, I just thought it was awesome that someone complained about me. This is what they said. Whilst listening to your program yesterday, I heard an anti-ad for blurred vision, which struck me as being contrary to what 2 Triple J is all about, i.e. socially caring and politically aware radio station. Whilst I generally derive much mirth from the anti-ads that your station puts together, there was a particularly good one on Saturday morning parodying the Tui's ad. I thought the blurred vision one was unnecessarily derisive towards an organisation which, if it does nothing other than crack the wall of apathy towards the third world, is performing a worthwhile function. Here's the money quote coming up now. Organisations such as World Vision allow one to assuage one's guilt about living such a comparatively affluent lifestyle from the comfort of one's own living room. That was my fucking point! If all you think you have to do is flick a couple bucks to a worthy cause and you're going to change the world, you're fucking deluding yourself, okay? If you're not willing to make concrete steps to change your life and have some positive input in the world, a few bucks to a charity isn't going to change anything. Anyway, she rounds off, I'm a devoted listener to Triple J and admire the enormous talent and diversification of the people who work there. Many of the principles the station employs, particularly the use of women broadcasters, are to be applauded. That's why it saddens me when Triple J does itself an injustice by stooping to such levels of unhumorous bad taste. I'm a bad evil person and have been for a long time. There's your evidence, viewers. Anyway, that was the past. Let's think about the future. A few people have noticed I'm perilously close to posting 300 videos. Clearly, man without a life. And I just realised the other day the coincidence of, the biggest media around at the moment, 300. And I'm about to do the video 300. I've got to rack my brains and see if I can cash in on that somehow. We'll see what I can come up with. Suggestions welcome. I would just like to close off with a little word about hate. Now, for instance, that complaint that person said to me, that wasn't hateful. That was well-reasoned, well thought out and articulated. I didn't agree with it, but that's what makes the world goes around. Different people think different things. Now, you'd have to have your eyes shut and your fingers in your ears to not see some of the just truly appalling, disgusting levels of hate that go around on YouTube. Forget being known as a place of pirate videos. YouTube is rapidly becoming known as a place where the most disgusting, hateful examples of so-called humanity congregate to try and tear people to pieces. Just don't go there, okay? Now, if some little dickwad leaves a stupid, spiteful comment on my videos, you might have noticed the ferocity with which I go back at them. In the comments on my videos, my space, I can do whatever the fuck I like as far as I'm concerned in that context. I do not chase people. I do not harass individual people on YouTube by name. I don't leave bad comments on other people's videos or on their channel, anything like that. A couple people really fucking deserve it, but I don't do it. If you do that sort of negative, oh, this person sucks, that person sucks, they're there, you're descending to their level, okay? Even the ones who really deserve it. And if I'm being too vague, I'd like to go on record for 2 specific cases I know about. Corey, Mr. Safety, does not deserve the shit tiny-minded fuck-knuckles have been dealing out about the whole as one gathering. There's a guy doing some good, trying to connect people, and a bunch of tiny-minded, jealous fuckwads have to make a big scene about it. Now, the other one who doesn't deserve the insane shit he's been getting is Renetto. With both these guys, I'm not saying you have to like them, applaud them, enjoy their videos, but just don't be an asshole for God's sake. I mean, they've both been subjected to just deep levels of insanity from people. You just fucking wake up. Don't be part of it. If someone really pisses you off, you think what they're doing in videos is really wrong, forget it. They're going to keep doing it, okay? The world's full of horrible, vile people, and they're overrepresented here on YouTube. And we'll just run into people who rub us up the wrong way. But I'm not saying go out and smell the roses and pat a puppy dog and, play with cute, fluffy bunnies, as if I feel that way. I get on, go off. I have fun, okay? Have fun, but just don't be part of this bullshit of trying to drag people down. It's just fucked, okay? I'm telling you now, that's the closest I'm ever getting to being sensitive. So enjoy it.